Good morning, Turtle Club. It is pretty early, actually, for a Friday for us. We know that some of our viewers overseas are usually up about this hour, so we figured we'd go ahead and get started today. We're going to be streaming until about 9:30-ish on a Friday. It's May Day in the United States, and it's an interesting holiday. May the 1st happens the same day every year, but Animal Crossing celebrating it as well. And because we know we want to do what we usually want to do on stream, plus experience the Mayday stuff, we figured the best way to do that was to, well, go live right now. So give me one moment here. We're setting up the iPad because our internet had dropped, about 20 minutes ago. And so we're pulling up back to the other internet connection. We have a internal connection that doesn't actually do anything except for some stuff I'm working on. Hey, Hawk and Dio. Praying is Norman behind the YouTube. This is Norman. Yeah, I remember you changed your name there, man. So guys, this is some pretty cool stuff we're looking at here. So this is our museum. We started kind of off in here because we've been working on our island for oh about the last 2 hours, I think. Almost 2 hours. We got up from we take a nap usually on Thursday nights, so we can spend time with Digrat, and we watch TV together in the bedroom, and I usually, doze off a bit. So I've been up since about 4:30 and working. But I found something out. I came down here. I like coming down into these little museum things. And I know it's not the most gripping stuff to watch on stream, but I want to show you guys. In our fossil area, we need this little pedestal, which I don't know what it is, because like a lot of times that I do games like this, I still leave myself a sense of wonder, um, by not looking up like full-on checklists and what have you. Digger total different way. Spreadsheets, checklists, the whole 9 yards. But I'm missing this little pedestal, and then yeah, Dio. Sometimes you gotta wake your cat up, dude. But so we're missing that little pedestal, and if you look, Archaeopteryx, Plesio, I forget what this one is. Um, Ophthalmosaurus, basically a dolphin. Um, Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx is the little flying thing with the dog that's over there. But all I'm missing in this room is the Stegosaur torso. So if anyone's got whatever's on that little platform and the Stegosaur torso, that's all I need to completely finish the the dinosaur museum. Which is pretty amazing. I mean, so Dig Right Night, we had the original Animal Crossing on GameCube, and we never got it finished. We got a couple buns away, but I mean, I just got the Packy finished. I was like, well, maybe I should take a look. And what's really cool is these blue spots. When you stand on them, it swings the camera around and all that. And I was looking in here, and so I've read a lot about the, the museum, but not like, gone whole hog and whole ham on this. But so these little shadows, occasionally your villagers trying out the Mayday maze. I'm about to go check that out, Hawk. About to go check that out because that's one of the reasons why we started this early. And then when I was doing my chore super early too. But when someone's standing at one of these spots, it actually links them to their presumed um, genetic ancestry, right? So there's the monkey, there's me, and you can see that humans presumably came from Neanderthals, And the Neanderthal presumably came from something that, the monkey branched off of. Um, oh, spoiler alert there, we have to have three fruit. Okay. But what's really neat is if you start following these lines, right? How they branch off, how they tree branch off. So you can see like the bunny rabbit and the mouse and the monkey and the Neanderthal, they come to this genetic line here, which comes back to this genetic line here, which comes back to this genetic line here. See, this is genealogy. This is genealogy. So keep following it, following it, following it. This is not so much genealogy in the sense of, who your family is, but it's genetics. So comes back here. So this is a little mouse, right? Dimetrodon, a Duromia. It's basically a rodent. It's not exactly a mouse. But yeah, oh yeah, exactly, Hawk. I'm kind of with you there, man. We try to be spoiler free on this, Norman. Um, so it comes all the way back to this big, huge branch of DNA, and it comes back here to like, you know, whatever this branch is, then this branch. And this is amazing, in my opinion, that some developer came through and here's like some sort of like sea creature thing that came out, branches down to like, itty bitty stuff. And then right here, it all comes back to the same branch. And it dawns on me while I'm looking here and standing here and I figure out this all branches, right? And see how it's like this big, huge showering of sparkles and particles? This little dot here is the Big Bang. So, from a scientific standpoint, with the presumption of how the universe exploded forth from a bunch of energy into a bunch of mass through the conservation of energy and mass. Um, it's kind of cool how they laid this out. And I also found out that you sit on these cushions, you get to see everything on one side and everything on the other. And it's kind of neat how they show the the presumed evolutionary lines. I mean, that's just kind of awesome in my opinion. But anyways, that's the kind of the neat little thing that kind of blew my mind today a little bit. Playing Animal Crossing, things that blow my mind while playing Animal Crossing 1,000,412, right? The game's just got so much nuance and just cool stuff put into it. So that's the first thing I wanted to show off. We'll get to the small changes to the island after a bit. We want to clean up this inventory for darn sure, though. All right. But these three fossils will be selling at 8. I don't think we need any of this. There's our swinging bench. We also got to decorate because we're getting everything ready to kind of get to our final configuration. We're so close to getting the island to where we would feel comfortable with opening the gates while not streaming and posting in the Discord, "Hey guys, we're open. Come on in." Um, oh, I do need to go ahead and seal that up though. All right. So before we go on to this merry venture through the Mayday Maze, we don't need to eat that. We can put them back in storage. I don't think we'll need a slingshot, but you know what? Just in case, I'm actually going to grab some materials for the slingshot, unless I already have one made. It's usually an other that we see tools, right? Yep, I already have a slingshot made. Sweet! Because I know myself, I'm super lazy sometimes, guys. Alright. We still don't have the flowers the way we really want them, but we're working on it. guess I could do up instead of down twice. I won't need anything. Okay, well, you know, again, spoilers, I try to go to islands with some gear, just to be 100% safe. And you never know what I'll get into. You're talking to the guy who shot himself out of a cannon in Legend of Zelda just because. So, you know, I can get creative with stuff. But we do want to go ahead. Our personal orchard we've moved. It's over here. And we still have a couple of, you know, public trees over here for people who want to shake them. The beach is still accessible. This rock blocks people from getting up to the top. Since nothing spawns up there, except for the occasional bug, I felt okay with blocking that off. They make it abundantly clear beforehand. Oh, that's good. Then I'm going to absolutely be dropping stuff off. And we got this blocked off. This is where our trashes got put at. For now, it doesn't look like turnips work on rock. So we'll probably be moving those turnips before too long. I'm thinking about maybe like right here, but I don't know. I want people to be able to still come up here and see this view, because this view is amazing. But it's still kind of blocked off, so we're still working on a few things. Alright, so... But yeah, we had to get rid of our little fence pieces, and I didn't want to just drop them somewhere randomly because that's how I lose things. Alright, and... little bamboo tree that gets moved all the time is going to be moved right here for now. And for those that are curious, the city park we have on the left-hand side, I'm plotting on moving it here today. Because this is the fence line. I think that'll actually be kind of nice. And then I plan on moving my house and the dump eventually. Alright, so we're gonna just drop our tools right here. Because you guys are saying I don't need anything and they make it abundantly clear, so I am more than happy to do that. And I presume, you know, it kind of makes sense, right? Because my understanding is the Mayday is the ticket is a one-time event. You're not going to get more than one of them. And so we absolutely, and they kind of hammer that home a little bit also, right? By not putting it in your inventory. The Mayday ticket, you wind up getting told it's behind the counter. So we're going to go behind the counter and take our ticket away from old Orville here possibly. All right. Yo, how's it going, Dodo? I made a ticket from Note Magazine or whatnot. It makes it yours. I want to fly. Roger. I don't know why I keep saying his name's Roger, but he does, guys. Use the Mayday ticket. All right. Oh, okay, that's cool. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I'm getting like flashbacks of the Island Challenge in Legend of Zelda. I kind of like this. This is neat. This is neat. Have a good flight, friend, he says. All right. All right, friendo, we'll go. Okay. This is amazing. All right. Huh. All right. Interesting. So what's this? A shovel. Okay. All right. I can dig this. So we can't pull up the hedges, which makes sense. Oh, there's some tickets and a half there. Okay. So that looks like it's going to be the end of the maze. All right. Because that looks like Jackpot City right there. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15,000 bells. I wouldn't personally call that a lot, but it's definitely a lot. I mean, it's more than just a little bit. Okay. So, all right. And we have one-way hops. Okay. All right. So we have crafting requirements. Oh, we have Bob. I kind of like the fact that Bob's there. All right, so that's a limit. All right. So we're basically working toward getting items. Oh, there's actually a crafting recipe and a crafting station. Oh. Okay, all right. This is pretty cool so far, to say the very least. So we also need to do some heavy-duty counting real quick. So there's 1 apple, 2, 3, 4 apples, 5, 6 apples. 1, 2. Well, I say that, but apples can stack more than 1. I got the wrong cat. Oh, it's gotta be Rover then. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's darker. Yeah, it's Rover. I see the diamond shape pattern. All right. So, all right. Let's go ahead down here. That's a warrant. Oh, neat. Okay. A worn axe. Nifty. So that's definitely a way we can clear some trees without having a super bad time. All right, so let's see here. All right. We chop down that 1 tree. All right, so we got to figure out how we set about this here. Bum, 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 bum. So that's clearly an exit route. And there's a good chance, like usual, Turtle Club, I'm really overthinking what is kind of required here and what's not. So we definitely need to chop this tree down. And that's what I was afraid of. So 2 things. 1, we got 0 usage out of that. Alright, we are going to have to consume an apple. So So that's an apple to get to an apple and whatever else is past that. And what is, oh, we do have 2 though, so okay. Crafting flimsy axe. Axe. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Oh, really? Okay, there we go. We at least got another stick. Is there any way we can recover the fact that we only got a few axes there? Okay, that's fine. We got 1 stone. We have 0 iron at the moment. Okay, so I remember seeing iron kind of gated somewhere else. Okay, there's the iron gate. Okay, so getting into there, to that, oh, we have to get into that though. Okay. Oh, yuck. All right, that's fine. It's not really fine, but it's got to be fine. So, okay, so next we're gonna use our shovel. It's a rover. We're gonna eat us an apple. We're gonna eat us another apple, which is possibly going to be the wrong thing here. Okay, so eat another apple to get access to 2 more apples. And as we're dealing with all this, though, we still have a couple rocks to break. I don't think there's enough rocks here to... Yeah, I'm getting, like, seriously vibey stuff that maybe, just maybe, we're kind of doing it a little wrong. Bum, 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 bum. But so far, we're having a good time. We like mazes. All right. We're going to eat this apple. We're going to dig up this tree. Hop. Grab a tree branch or 2. Yes, we should craft something. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna... Wow, they took away all of our crafting recipes too. Oh, these guys are heinous. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay, we're all done for now on that. Okay, so... we don't have enough fruit, I don't think. We'll find out, though. Alright, we got 1 chop. We might be lucky. We'll find out. Oh, we went the wrong way. Wrong way, Mag. Even though we've been the right way a few times. Hi, Pyro. You missed playing this game. I'm sorry you're not able to play it anymore. Is it I mean, why aren't you able to play? Not trying to drum up bad memories or, anything like that, but like sometimes you can find a solution to certain things if we fully understand the problem. Do, 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 do. No, little Animal Crossing person. It's not what we wanted to do. You don't have the game at all? Your brother has it. Okay, well, that's definitely a reason why you wouldn't be able to play if you have the one copy. I presume you have your own Switch, though? Because at least you're not in, like, some cases, some people don't have the Switch or the game. So, breed that. And of course, if you're looking just to kind of scratch that Animal Crossing itch, you can always play Pocket Camp on a mobile device, like a phone or a tablet. So those are bell vouchers. Okay. Hello there, Rover. How you doing, buddy? Tom's Nook Zmei. It sure does. It's 12 across the pond and your prices went down. Ooh, Norman, sorry to hear that, man. Chill out. Yep. Ding, 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 ding. Mag Synchro. Yep, absolutely. By giving you this gift. Ooh, I like gifts from Rover. See, okay. That's a cool way to introduce Rover as a roving NPC. I like that. So can I bring stuff back with me? Am I correct to think that I will be allowed to bring stuff back with me? Not that it entirely matters because we have 2 fruits and 3 rocks to bust, so there's got to be another fruit somewhere. Bring the bell vouchers in the briefcase. Okay, so there's a briefcase somewhere. Interesting. Well, we'll keep searching then. Oh, wait. Is that what Rover gave us? Rover's briefcase. Okay, cool. I kind of want to bring the bushes, though. Kind of want to bring these bushes back, but they don't let me take them. They don't let me take them, right? Oh, that's cool, Pyro. I'm in the same boat. My Switch is really well taken care of. Very well taken care of. Well, we don't have enough fruit to get at these vouchers. So that is unfortunate, but it's not that much. I mean, sure, there are 3,000 bell vouchers, but I've got enough Nook miles to buy 132 of them. So unless they're worth a lot more than regular bell voucher, I don't think I'm going to stress over it entirely. But I am going to dig up the rest of these plants just to be on the safe side. Because I like free plants to make my island look better. And of course, since they are going to take them away from me, I am going to be very sad, but alright. Oh. Huh. That's just so weird. I know there's got to be a better way to do what we did, though. Alright, let's see here. Talk to you, Ben. I did. One dilly of a Mayday tour, huh? Okay. Okay, so... Alright. So we can't save right now. I hit the wrong button. We're going to use the rescue service. Here, old Rossetti. Yep, we're going to use the rescue. Which button was it? Rangers go! I really do enjoy how this kind of works. Alright. So, we do keep Rover's briefcase. Alright. Shovel, hold the shovel. So the goal is we do want to review if we can, at this moment, each time we have a choice to eat an apple, and we have to eat an apple to start with. So I've got a Toshiba 4K, and it works really, really good. It's got a built-in Chromecast. It's because of the Chromecast, it's a quote-unquote smart television. I find it to be extremely useful for what Digrat and I use the television for. Picture quality is great. But as far as the Xbox thing, it's on really good record, even though I own an Xbox One X. I don't really find... I don't get a lot of usage out of my Xbox. Like, I know that befuddles a lot of people. Like, I have the Xbox, and I use the Xbox, but I get zero use out of it. And... Okay, so we got that, we got that. We're still reviewing our situation here. Okay, so that doesn't do anything except for get us back there. So I always usually wind up asking people, Pyro, that are big fans of the Xbox, what games are you playing on it that can't be played on PS4 or PC? And that's kind of where I feel like Xbox is kind of shooting themselves in the foot even, is because they've made their system cross-play so much with PC, a lot of people, like myself, don't have a need for an Xbox. Hey, Sally, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. We are currently navigating the maze of near infinite possibilities. All right, so we have to use one on that rock. All right, so we have to use an apple on that rock. We do have the worn axe. We know the axe is going to break on us, but we do know that we should have the axe. We have 4 tree branches. We don't have the iron. Alright, so the worn axe. Yeah, the square holes, you can do that with the... This gets us the most bang for our buck for this axe, so it's definitely the right call here. Alright. Alright, so... New month, new bugs and fishes to catch. Yes, yes. And new month, certain bugs and fishes can no longer be caught. So that's, you know, something to also keep in mind, is certain bugs and fishes you may have been able to catch before are no longer on the menu. All right, so we're going to eat this because we have to. All right, and that is going to give us... It's going to give us access to the other... Alright, and then we can use our regular old axe to chop down the rest of these trees. And, yep, okay. I think we got it figured out, guys. Bust this rock, grab this apple. Because it takes away all of our DIY recipes, we have to grab these. Can we even try to learn them? It says we already know it, but we know it because we're holding it, I think. Alright. And we're going to do this again. I feel like this is kind of cheating, but, you know, we sort of got to do what we got to do. Alright, put our shovel away. Here we go. We're going to craft something. Yes, we're going to craft this flimsy axe. And we're going to keep crafting. We're going to craft this axe. But yeah, Pyro, that is a question I'm still curious about, man. Is what game are you really gaming on the Xbox for? And it's an... I mean, I'm not saying it to be combative or, you know, provoke a fight or anything like that. I really am curious because I have an Xbox and I turn it on about once a month, once every 2 months for updates. And that's it. I've had the free trial for the Game Pass a couple times. There's some neat games on it, but every game that's on the Xbox that I've thought was neat wasn't actually exclusive to the Xbox. It was on Xbox, but it was like not just on Xbox. Alright, so we're going to chop this down. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. And of course we had our interest deposits put into our Nix accounts. Alright, there's our 3 fruit. I don't know about you guys, but I had 1.3 million in my bank and I got 697 bells. So I don't know how the interest rate accrues, but it feels like it's not based upon what you have on the day before the bank account gets the interest. Or if it does, 1.3 mil getting you, what is that, 0.0002% or something? Much worse rate of return than my local bank in real life. So it makes me feel good about my bank in real life, I guess. All right, here we go. Scoop this up. Hi, Rover. We're gonna wait for Rover to do rovery things and move out of the way. Yeah, you know, Tarantula Island is definitely the better way to get bells and turnips. Absolutely, absolutely. If you're looking for bells, Tarantula Island, Scorpion Island. Yeah, and and even then, if you think about it, right, you're getting what 320,000. Um, it's 8,000 times 4, so or times 40. So it's 80K per row, and you cannot get the last one to be what you want it to be. So yeah. Hello, Hang. Welcome to the stream. We're doing the Mayday maze. So far, it's interesting. It definitely is. You know what would be really great is if this was in the maze rotation, but it won't be because of the way it's built. I mean, if you were able to stock up with like fruit and come in, it would be just a travesty. We're gonna eat this apple. We're gonna eat this apple too. You finished it? Yeah, we completed it. We got the briefcase. We just didn't got this little bit over here. And I mean, if these are normal bell vouchers, it's not really, I don't want to say worth it, but I just wanted to complete it for the completionist in me, basically. I'm hoping that the briefcase is actually worth a whole lot of money or something. I mean, granted, it is like 15 plus 12. It's like 27K, which isn't too horrible. All right, so we have chopped every tree. We have talked to every person on here. We've gotten every bush. We know they're going to take the bushes away from us, though. It's just a principle. Yeah, okay. I'll just find it out for myself, Dio. No worries, man. Time to head home, dude. We'll send that directly to your house. We'll find them at your mailbox shortly. I'm not too keen on that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take off. Can you come to your island? We've got 3-star and terraforming, and I think it's pretty cool. Hang, we're not doing island visits today. We do island visits on Wednesdays. But I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you asking, but our schedule is we open the island to the public on Mondays. We do island visits on Wednesdays. And on Fridays, we do friend visitations on the island. Oh, no worries, man. Okay, so we dropped all of our stuff. I'm presuming if they had anything on mine at the counter, they would have, like, given it to us. All right, so let's go over here. Oh, wow. So, hold on a second. Yeah, we're holding on. Okay, so Dodo Airlines from Rover during the May. Ask, okay. Interesting. So we'll favorite that one because we definitely want to keep that. And interesting. So we'll throw that away because it's kind of a duplication. Um, hmm. Rover's briefcase. Absolutely what Dio's saying. If you're wanting to make sure you catch us on Wednesday mornings, and we're East Coast US time, So we say Wednesday morning because, you know, the clock is what we view. All right, so let's see here. That's not a shovel. That's not a line. All right, that's an axe. That's a stone axe. Vaulting pole. That's a net. Ladder. Watering can. Okay, hold up. Fishing rod. Ladder. Axe. Stone axe. Shovel. There we go. It's like, wait a second. All right, shovel. Stone axe. Then our axe. Then our vaulting pole. That wasn't our vaulting pole, was it? Oh, it was. Okay. And then our ladder. Then our net. Then our fishing pole. Then our slingshot. And then our watering can. Bam. So that should be the way we like to have our stuff organized. Good. And that was still faster than doing it the other way. Okay. Well, first things first, I want to see what Rover's briefcase looks like, because... Okay, that's pretty cool looking. I like the steamer trunk look to it. We may not even sell this thing. Alright, Nook. Not super amazing. Oh, it was fun. It was neat. Hey, it's King K. Rool all the way from the jungles of DK. Alright, so that's good there. Let's take a look at our town rating while we're here. We're still at a 4-star rating, so that's good. That's Resetti review because we just used the rescue services. Decorate the entire island. Yeah, we're gonna put some furniture up, of course. We're good. We're good. All right. So before we get the island open, guys, we have done most of our choring already. The only thing we really haven't done is watered our stuff. Bell vouchers, Rover's briefcase. We'll keep that there. First-person shooters, racing, fighting, open world, third-person shooters, arcade, and also platformers. Yeah, yeah. And there's definitely all sorts of games on all sorts of consoles, though. I was just curious if there was any like specific games. I mean, because everything that you've listed off there is available on PC as well. I'm just like on PlayStation 4. There's some exclusives like God of War, um, for the big starter, Horizon Zero Dawn. I know the genres that are available across everything. I mean, for that matter, first-person shooters, racing, fighting, open world, third-person shooters, arcade, and platformers are also all available on the Switch. I'm just curious if any specific ones interest you, because I'm looking for reasons to play on my Xbox. I just never seem to find any. Like at all, which is kind of unfortunate. Right, so yeah, the only thing that we really haven't done yet is did some watering, and we're trying to keep our watering just to the plants that we really want to cross-pollinate. So we're doing like tulips right now. We're doing everything in our little cross-pollination area. Oh, one of our assignments today from Nook is our Earth Day assignment is to get miles based upon watering flowers. But yeah, I mean, like State of Decay really interested me on Xbox, but it went right to PC as well. Red Dead Redemption's on PlayStation 4 as well as Xbox. Um, when will I open my gates? We typically open our gates after turnip prices are discovered and after we're done 100% with the chores that we wish to do. So we're going to be watering the rest of our flowers and kind of showing off the way the island's shaping up. So probably in about half an hour or so, Norman will be switching over to our other tune and opening the gates for everybody who's on that tune's friend list. We were meaning to go to our house. Do 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 do. We need softwood and metal and oh what oh yeah, random spam. Guys, random spam, things that aren't part of the conversation, things that are conversant, rules of the channel are posted in the description for the video. So be mindful of that. Alright, we're crafting soft watering can. And then we're gonna keep crafting and metal. So Sonic Mania, Virtua Fighter, Mega Man X, Legacy Collection, other games you're looking forward to on the Xbox One X. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so alright. Only one I'm not sure of is Virtua Fighter, because I know the other ones are available on PC right now. So, and I do like Virtua Fighter. I was a Kage and a Jackie player back in the day. I haven't played Virtua Fighter in a long time though. Like Killer Instinct kind of attracted me to the Xbox for a bit, and then it became really weird, and the meta and the player base kind of just died off. Street Fighter's great, but to be honest, as good as the new Street Fighter is, the classic, the final Street Fighter 2 was pretty good in my opinion, and I still play it a few times. And of course, Mortal Kombat. I do play other games that I don't stream on this channel. Kind of excited with the Mortal Kombat lineup for all the characters they brought into it. Though, as much as I love Mortal Kombat and what they've done with the game, Ed Boon is done amazing with this last iteration of it, in my opinion. It's seeming like it's becoming an adult version of Smash Brothers with the fact that they've just started bringing in so many guest characters. Like, I understand why guest characters sell games, but when you look at it, like what Soul Calibur and Street Fighter are able to do still without muddying their roster, it just makes me, I don't know. It seems like it's way too gimmicky at that point. But yeah, man, I haven't thought about Virtua Fighter in a while. I'm gonna have to start looking for that. Pyro, thank you for that. Is it true that so it does have a little bit of higher input lag if you're playing on dock mode, from what I understand. But those kind of games, those nostalgic, I feel like a kid again games, I usually play in handheld, so I don't see it as much in those kind of games. But yeah, there definitely is on the TV. There's a bit of a difference, and I think it's because they're upscaling the video to 720. I mean, I know it sounds really weird to say it that way, or they're downscaling it. I mean, there's definitely some sort of FPS to input difference. And I'm not sure what's causing it, but I know it's not anywhere near as noticeable in handheld mode, which is really weird for Switch games. Usually it's the other way around. Typically, you notice the lag in handheld mode because it's not as powerful in handheld mode, which leads me to believe that there's some sort of weird trickery happening in the dock mode and not the other. All right, we're just about done, guys. We have this patch here to water. Did I get all of them? Nope. I tell you, when I get the 5-star island, I'm going to actually be really happy to get that golden watering pail recipe, because the golden watering pail can water 9 flowers at a time. And this good watering pail I have, well, it's really good. As you can tell, it only waters 6 at best. Is it just me, guys, or did the music get like a small like update to some of the music? Like they did a remaster maybe of some of the tunes when we got the latest patch before May Day. 8 flowers. Yeah, 8 flowers is nice. I mean, and the fact I can basically stand at the edge of the stump and get all of these flowers with the golden water pearl, I really am looking forward to it. Of course, these stumps are so we can get things that come on the stumps and stay there. All right. I got the tulips, I got the hyacinths, I got all the cosmos, I got these orange cosmos. There's one last little thing. So apologies, Turtle Club. We've been doing some terraforming and some replanting and some everything. There is no ramp currently up here, so you definitely want to make sure if you're coming to visit and you're one of the friends on the other account that you wish to bring both a vaulting pole and a ramp, portable, ladder. And the vaulting pole is because Lloyd is currently annoying where he's standing at. All right, Sally, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Sally, of course, one of the Friday morning lurk squatters, pops in, says hello, and then pops out when her shift starts. So really appreciate you being here, Sally. Next, I noticed that the input lag is not as huge as PS4 subscriptions. Yeah. The tunes might change depending on your star rating. Oh, that's interesting, Dio. That's interesting. And we just want to get this purple one. I watered all these flowers, but I didn't get any cross-pollination last night, which is kind of weird. Well, unless I got... Oh, I forgot. All my villagers now have the start of at least the flower placement for how I want to do. I didn't look for any like flower buds here. Oh. Okay, nothing at Bows. Nothing at Wade's or Puck's. Gonzo's good. Kid's good. Alright. As is Jock. Deanna, Tammy, Bertha, and Truffles are good too. Okay, so I don't know where... Yeah, it just sounds a little different, like there's just a different tonal quality. Alright, so I think that's everything. We're done with the initial choring. We've got all that done here. We've got all that done there. We've not talked to all of our villagers, but we'll be able to do that after stream ends. And oh, we need to water these too. On the plus side, we got all of our villagers moved over to the residential area, and let me tell you, 500,000 bells to move your people to one side of the island is extortion. on one hand, right? But Tom Nook, you know, doesn't charge you any interest. He doesn't require you to pay your loan off at any specific time. So he gets a bad rap. At the same time, boy, are his rates a little high. All right, we paid off this. This is going to be the ramp up to here. I think it's going to be nice. Everything else is looking good. The last thing I need to do is I need to... Okay, it's a stink bug. I thought we saw a new bug. All right. Oh yeah, it's absolutely a good thought. I mean, that's something that could absolutely be true. And I play this game a lot, so when the music was different, similar but different, I was like, huh, how about that? How about that? Okay. I'm mainly moving this because I'm tired of like getting trapped over here. I know it's silly, but it is what it is. All right. Pyro agreed. Nintendo in general doesn't do good online code. Like, to use an old 80s thing, right? Nintendo don't with the online code. The best online code game for Nintendo right now on the Switch is Animal Crossing. And there's not a whole lot that Animal Crossing has to have. So I feel like it's sort of like one of those that's not what we want. We want the arched way. And again, guys, we're just trying to get these last little bits done that we can't do once the gates are open and people are here. Excuse me. We need to move this here because this is about to cause a problem otherwise. And these will be moved eventually to our other orchard. We've got ideas and plans for that too. All right. But yeah, Smash Bros. Great local play, decent online play. Story mode's amazing. I'm right there with you, 120%, man. The online play, the lag, especially when you start putting like 3 people in, is bad. Personally, I love the game. I think it definitely deserves its roster spot on Evo, but but I think practice with that is going to have to be old school practice, and it's going to have to be local, you know, which makes things a little weird for Evo. New tourney today. Oh, that's cool. All right, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Mag can't math. That's okay. I love my public school teachers, guys, but sometimes. All right. But yeah, I still am so far behind in single player Smash Brothers. Like, that's the thing with playing persistent games like Animal Crossing and Ark, is you wind up having to dedicate a good healthy chunk of time to them. And so you wind up not being able to enjoy some of the other ones that you would like to spend some time on. I've got a stack of games a mile high, you know, figuratively, not literally, but that I'm still wanting to get into. And I'm thinking, guys, this is May. I'm thinking that maybe in May, all this month, on days that we don't normally stream, we might upload some videos of mature games that we have played or are playing on the Unshelled channel. Okay, so everything looks good there. The last thing we need to do is pick this thing up and um, I don't know if it's going to fit there, but I think it's going to fit. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, I think that actually went dead center where I wanted it there. We just need this moved and uprooted. Okay, we're going to go up to our little public orchard here and shake these trees. Grab us some peaches. And we're just about done, guys. All right. Hold the shovel, uproot the tree, kick the dirt in. At the very least, it ain't gonna look exactly the way we want it. But we're gonna be able to. Let's see. Let's just do this because it's gonna be far easier for us. Is it dark dirt? It's dark dirt, right? Yep. Cool. I think. I know. And wait. That should be that. Alright, we gotta push this down one little smidge. There we go. Alright, so we're centered on that, we're centered on that, we're centered here. I believe all the dirt we need just to make sure that we plant everything in the right spots is where we want it. Yep, yep. So that. Okay, cool. So everything looks like we're good to go here. Because we're going to move this tree over one. We're going to put the bamboo there. Move the tree. Right, tree. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Be right back. Going to have lunch. All right, no worries, Norman. Lunch sounds kind of good, but I already ate lunch. Supper sounds pretty good too. Oh, my stomach agrees. It's rumbling pretty hard. Okay, let's see. Think everything. Oh, what's Bertha want? I guess. Sure. We'll talk her down the price. We'll buy it. An instant muscle shirt. Okay, I gotta know. Huh. Interesting. Okay, not bad. Not great either, but not bad. Alright, so we will be able to, of course, plant all of our trees after people are over. We ate 3 pieces of fruit like a silly person. I kind of like how that looks. I know that's an apple tree, so we definitely want to... We might line that little area with hardwood trees, since these are all hardwood over here. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to spot our other villagers some money, like we typically do. And we're just going to come here, and we'll just drop these bell vouchers. That's a good way to just deal with money like that. Okay, cool. Can't leave well enough alone for now. The idea of wasting fruit just makes my skin crawl a bit. We absolutely have to move these 2 trees for what we're doing. We have to move all of them, but these absolutely have to go before we can do really good things. So over here, do 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 do. All right, dum, dum, dum. And plant the last hardwood tree there. That kind of looks nice. I like how that's sort of like encompassing that. Put some shade there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save. And we're going to switch over to our public account, guys. Just a few moments when we do that. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, Digrat showed me that the change user option works here, but again, the change user option doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. We have a friend request. Interesting. It's been a bit since we've been on here, so before we open the gates, after the game opens, so we'll be accepting our friend request that we have, because that's the way we do things here on this particular stream series, is before we open the gates on Friday. We do accept friend requests. We accept friend requests before we open the gates. Afterwards, they are closed. And boom, boom. I don't know who Minja is, but we'll absolutely become friends so they can come over. And we do put up the switch code for people to see at the end of the stream in case they're catching this on replay or they're catching it at the end of the stream today. That way they can actually see the friend code so they can get involved next week. Bum, 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 bum. And it's Isabel, also known to some people as Butterpup. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so let's see what we have in the mailbox. We have a few things. Jolly Red, quaint painting while at the Rat's Nest Anchorage. Bank of Nook telling us we got 2 bells of interest. Gonna take that all the way out of the bank, right? Some stuff from Mom, so we'll see what Mom had to say. And Nook Shopping, wonderful new seasonal offerings in stock. Okay. You know, we didn't even do that. Okay, so couple things. We kind of go into our house real quick. I don't believe we've upgraded this poor guy's house yet, but we're working on it. We are working on it. He's getting some stuff. He's getting some things. He's awfully broke. Quaint painting and mom's knapsack. Okay. I'm put that in storage. We haven't even put our bronze plaque up on the wall yet. Let's do that. So we're going to donate the quaint painting. Put our kits and our clumps of weeds and stuff into the walls. We don't have a slingshot or an axe. We're fine though with that. Just put the umbrella away. That goes to the museum. Alright. And I wonder if Mom's knapsack is customizable. I've never gotten that on any of the other accounts yet, so it's a question for the ages. Let's see. Let's go and get, actually, let's get our worn out jeans and our flame shirt back. We don't want to get our actual kimono dirty. Into storage that goes. We're going to take off the knapsack for Mom for a second, because I don't think we can customize. I don't think we can customize those kind of things, but I'm gonna check. We can't? Okay, that's fine though. You know, Mom's knapsack is neat looking enough. Alright, and here's the timer, guys. We will, of course, be setting it when it gets close to time to shut the gates and have everybody leave. One thing to put in mind, it is absolutely important for you to leave when we're requesting you to leave. There is some suspicion from several people that if you are kicked out of an island and have to basically roll back your data enough, that it could lead to some less than favorable ways for your data to behave. Alright. And hello Lloyd, how you doing, buddy? Crossing here. Over this way, pick these up. Let's go take care of the painting. And then the gates will open. Well, thank you for telling me that, Blathers. We're going to make a donation to this wonderful library, and we hope we didn't get taken for a ride. Which, of course, now puts the quaint painting. Oh, it's a fake! Oh no! Oh no! We have been hoodwinked. We have been outfoxed by a fox. Oh, what happened to us? What happened to us? Faked out. We get 500. It's a plausible fake. It looked right. It looked real. It looked like a forgery to Blathers, though. We're going to display our painting right here, though. So, you can't tell. I knew this one was actually going to be fake, guys. I'm just kidding. So, the quaint painting has the woman pouring out the water, or milk, depending upon how you talk about the coloration on it. But it should be just a single kind of like small stream of a pour, and it's a much wider pour. So that's why I knew this was going to be a fake one. Okay, so we got our Nook Miles tickets. The only thing we haven't done is got our golden shovel spot, which I do believe won't show up while people are on the island. And if they do, unless they're best friends with this tune, they won't be able to dig the shovel spot up. So I think we're good. What painting is it? Quaint painting. But it's a forgery. And unfortunately, you can't look close up here on it. But yeah, the pour, if you look at like the jug she's pouring from, if it's just a small trickle, it's real. Yeah. Yeah. Mainly did it for the Nook Malls, guys. Okay, so here we go. Do 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 do. All right. Orville, Roger, Wilbur. Oh, we want visitors. We're looking for that good old online play. Roger that. Do 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 do. Bum, bum. We're inviting via the dodo code, and we're inviting only our friends. Opening the gates now. Boom. All right, and why did my keyboard go away? N S friends dodo code. Welcome back, and we are just now opening the gates. 7 Kilo Golf Charlie 5. And as always, guys, the rules are pretty simple here. If you trample any flowers, we only ask that you water them back. If you see a tree beside a villager's house, we humbly request that you don't pick that fruit because we have plans for all that fruit. All right, and friends list. No best friends online right now. Best friends all waiting on approval. We'll approve Big Dig's request. All right, and bam. So gates are open, gents. In about another 5 minutes, Nooks will be open as well. Oh hey, how you been? Haven't seen you around. Been avoiding me? Nope. We just come onto this character once a week, though. What's my friend code? Sky Curtis, we don't share the friend code until the end of the stream. It's available for people who've been a member of the channel for at least a week. I appreciate your interest, though. At the end of the stream, we will absolutely put the friend code on screen, and it will be there for you. But this is a way that we are able to make sure that those people that are returning and viewing do get some thanks from us for doing so. Alright, so let's go ahead and break out our shovel, because we do know that we're going to have some weeds growing up for this character. We do know that there may be a few places for us to have to dig up with a shovel. Alright. I'm weirded out by the fact that there's iron there. I must have missed it earlier. Alright. And of course, some twigs do drop down the trees for any character that you load up on an island as well. So you always want to be sure that you're doing any kind of basic weeds, basic choring kind of stuff. Well, we do have one of our Nintendo Switch friends coming in right now. I'm presuming this is either going to be Hawk or Eric or Norman. The ancient resident Hawk himself is on his way. All the way from Altus. And of course, guys, our nukes, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, got that golden rose in your mouth, man. That's pretty cool looking. That's pretty cool looking. Sir got the whole Gomez Adams thing looking on. That's Got some raw Julia action. That's kind of cool, man. Alright, so back to cleaning up pieces of this island. Use the X trick to kind of magnify through the trees so we can see. Right there, we got another twig. Hey, hey! Hey, Hawk! Someone else on their way! It's probably Norman, yay! And I did discover something pretty cool, guys. If you have visitors to your island and they water your flowers, according to an article I was reading, and keep in mind a lot of the information on this, even though it's only been about a month, is still pretty new. But this was a data miner who was posting information about flowers. Flowers that are watered by your neighbors, by your friends, by people that aren't actually the player themselves or one of the other player villagers on the island itself, they have a higher chance of cross pollination. And so you're encouraged to water the flowers that you come across in the little garden areas that we have set up. The wildflowers out in the middle of nowhere, have at it too if you want. But it's definitely one of those cool things that they've done in the game, you know, to enhance the multiplayer experience and to encourage the social aspect of the game. I like the Los Angeles cowboy thing I'm looking at. That's kind of cool. Susie XX, welcome. We currently have the Dodo code open to Nintendo Switch friends. We share our Nintendo Switch code at the end of our Friday streams. We open our island to anybody on Mondays, and on Fridays it is exclusive to those people who have been with the channel and been watching the streams for at least a week. We accept any friend requests right before we open the gates on Fridays. So you do have a whole 7 days typically to get those requests in. But absolutely thank you for your interest. Alright, so far not seeing anything. We're going to do the behind the ledge check just to be sure. Someone had mentioned that putting pathways behind the ledges helps prevent weeds. And I've read that putting ledges behind or putting paths behind the ledges don't prevent weeds. So, you know, I'm still checking. Because each character does come with their own weedy kind of stuff. So we're using one as an experiment and one as a control. A little hop here because 89 bells per turnip. Oh, another ring corner. Oh, is it the neutral one? Because inquiring minds really want to know. Because that makes 2/4 if you buy this. So is it, yeah, the question is at this moment, is it the neutral corner? I need to go to my nooks and take a look. Right, right. So the wrestling ring is customizable. The bed skirt is customizable on it, and there's a red corner, a blue corner, and neutral corners. Yeah, that's just the neutral corner there, Hawk. Yeah, you can go ahead and buy that. Yeah, it's super cheap for the neutral ones. The blue and the red ones um, are the more expensive and rare ones. All right, so we don't really have anything per se that we're wanting to purchase here. Oh, let's see what's in the cabinet though. Nothing umbrella-wise really that we're looking forward to. Hyacinth Cosmos and Windflowers. So regular old floral stuff. Red wrapping paper, white wrapping paper. Our walls. Oh, the screen wall's a nice one. I've got it already, as is the shogi screen. Oh, for me? Okay, we'll have to be here if you need anything else. Just a second, and we'll be heading to wherever Norman is. Norman's right outside. What do we got here? A clawfoot tub and a birthday cupcake. Well, thank you for the birthday cupcake and the clawfoot tub. We'll definitely have to go take a look at that in the house to see what that looks like when it's been deployed. I don't think we got this guy's DIY bottle yet. Let's just kind of scan and comb the beaches. Oh, there's a DIY bottle. Bam. And a peach rug. Okay, the fruit rugs are neat. I've actually on one of my tunes got a clamshell. I need any money. I'm good. I've got bell vouchers on this tune, and I've got like 1.2 million bells in the bank on one of my other tunes. I appreciate you asking though. Boom, 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 boom. This is a hybrid red flower. We're hoping we find more. And we're going to have a ramp here eventually with a nice little pathway of like bushes, most likely flanking it. All right. We did, of course, change this up a little bit. This waterway used to look a little bit uglier. You remember saying you needed to give me money. You said you were going to give me money on Friday. Oh, CJ is here, by the way. He's inconsequential to visitors, though. I don't think he even buys fish from people if they're not native. But I'm good, man. I mean, we were talking about the fact I was going to be moving all my people. If you remember the island, it's definitely completely different. I mean, the map, you can see we have this nice little residential area on the right-hand side of the water. Like everything on the right-hand side of the water is like residential, and everything on the left-hand side of the water is commercial and rural. And that's kind of what I'm going with it. My main tune, I'm probably going to move his house up here, be neighbors with the Korok Man. That's just a thought. Because I'm there, Korok Man's there, Digrat's here. Digrat and her wonderful little pink flamingos and stuff. In this area here, I don't know what I'm going to do to it, but I'm absolutely going to be doing something to it. So decorative-wise, one thing I am kind of looking for is like interesting beds. Like the hay bed is kind of an interesting bed, right? And these wooden beds, they're not entirely interesting, but what is kind of cool about them is the pillows. And they match the inside of these guys' houses, so I'm all about putting them out there. But the idea is like decoration-wise, there's going to be like 4 decorations per house. These guys are still kind of miffed at the fact that this tune only comes on once a week. Ooh, Puck's got some smoke in the chimney. Let's see, does that mean that Puck's got a DIY going? Are you crafting, Puck? Nope, you're not crafting, but that's okay. What's up? Let's chat, Puck. Mayday event things going on? Yep, we have. This is true. Anything's amazing if you can get lost in it. That's our 3rd villager to talk to. Bam. Where'd you plant the... black roses? The black roses are right over here, Hawk. I didn't want them getting trampled, so I put them right here. I do need to do this, though. Reconfigure them real quick. Bam. And hold up. There. And then we'll go ahead and kick this dirt. Thank you for the golden watering there. Digrat's got the golden watering can also. So she's been coming over to kind of water them, so to kind of help get them going. But they were like buds. Norman, did you drop money off again? Oh, Norman, thank you, thank you, appreciate it, appreciate that, Norman. All right, let's see here. So maybe we'll get some gold roses out of this eventually. I'm not sure if I can actually get gold roses with a four-star town, but maybe we can. Um, so it's been my finding that we can't get bees while we have the gates open and visitors over. So if you're wanting to shake your trees for anything that's worth it, when you have company over is the best time. Digger and I did some testing on it, and that should cover the move. Yeah, that absolutely does cover one of the villager moves. I appreciate that, man. So this dude's still going to have his nice little pond house because I just like the way it is. You can? Interesting. Because we had no bees attack us the whole entire time when we had people over last time. But if it's possible we can be attacked by bees, we definitely want to make sure we get our bug net out just in case. So these are all the same kind of trees. All these trees here. Oh, that's a cool fishing pole. Nifty. Oh, it's a crawdad. Or is it just a really tiny lobster? You'll never know. But we'll continue shaking these trees just to be on the safe side with our bug net. We do know a trick to always catch the fishing boat flag. Ooh, nice. Nice. Oh, it's a new beetle. It's a horned beetle, guys. Yes, kind of violin beetle. Oh, it fits a fiddle. Nifty. So, oh, and there's a possible new butterfly. I don't think so. I think it's just one of those emerald things we always get. Oh well, we spooked it. Or maybe not. We just freaked it out. Oh, now we got it. It's a peacock butterfly. Yeah, okay. That comes from the blue stuff. Don't bug me. 20 bugs on this tune. Hey, we're getting there. A night owl insect. We're definitely a night owl. I could see that. Alright. So there's actually an achievement, by the way, for catching 5 wasps without getting stung and without running away. That's the part people don't know about the wasp achievement. We found that out looking up a list of the Nook Miles things that Digrat discovered. If you catch 5 wasps in a row without running away, without getting stung, you get Nook Miles. But we've not shaken any of the trees on our island today. We started with very little finances, and we've yet to actually have a wasp pop out at us. And I'm willing to bet, with what Digrat and I discovered, that we're not going to have a wasp come after us while we have people on the island. And it's just it's just a really, really strong hunch. And I mean, and you can tell that we've not shaken these trees because we're getting money out of them. You cannot get money out of a tree more than once per day. And same thing with furniture. So again, if you really want to shake all your trees and get all the good stuff out of it without any of the bad stuff, it's because of the netcode. Nintendo can't track the wasps with multiple players. Now, locally, it may be possible. You caught Pepe. Feels good, man. Oh, frogs? Alright, let's see here. Nothing out of that tree. Still no wasps. Oh, there's the other furniture. What's the other furniture today? A wall-mounted phone. Did you fish the frog up? Did it fish up like the turtles? Or was it actually a net catch? So we've done all the trees down there. We've done all of the evergreen trees. The last trees to do are these up top. Because everything else on the island outside of that are fruit trees. And then I'll just go down to this one here, and that will leave that top one there for Norman. And so we've done every single tree on this island that can actually spawn anything bonus. And it's worth noting that we've had no spiders drop, we've had no bagworms drop, we've had nothing come out. And this is because Digger and I discovered something. Items that spawn bugs, that straight up spawn bugs, because of something you've done with the item. Like the trash spawning flies, the turnip spawning ants, all of that shuts down when people are on your island. And so you can open your gates, invite one person over, and absolutely, completely go whole ham on your island, shaking all your trees without any fear of any kind of retribution from any, like, aggressive, evil bugs. Alright. I can eat it or I can drop it. I don't think I want to eat a birthday cupcake. My birthday is not until August, so I'm really not of the opinion that I want to be doing that. We need to water that flower over there because we got it trampled. Because it's not a cross-pollination for certain. Okay. Let's see here. Everything looks good there. We got another flower that got trampled, so we got two. Looks like we did re-water those, though, so thank you guys for observing the rules request. Complete brain fart. What was I in the process of doing? I was in the process of going to my house to get my watering can to go water that flower, so I don't forget about it. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, once this ramps up, I'm still not 100% sure I like this placement. It might not be too bad, though. Awesome. It's a frog. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So this here, we need softwood, and we need some iron. And we'll be able to make our watering can in a few seconds. Can you join my island or can I join yours, please? I'd be cool Maskins Build Games. We are currently only accepting people that are Nintendo Switch friends on our island with our dodo code. Thank you. That's actually me that just posted that. Um, we're going to craft our watering can. We do island hopping, as we call it, on Wednesdays. We let anybody onto our island on Mondays. And on Fridays, we allow people to come join our island who are Nintendo Switch friends. At the end of stream, we post our Nintendo Switch code. So we do request before people come to our island that they at least be familiar with our channel for a week. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. At some point I need to... Do I even have outfits on this dude? I don't know if I have outfits on this dude or not. There's company over. We can't check anyways. Okay, no worries. All right, now we got our watering can so we can go back and patch that flower patch that we got. But thank you for your interest. It's greatly appreciated. Okay. And there. And of course our Able Sisters does open in about another 40 minutes. So anyone who is joining the stream that's been familiar with the channel for the last week, you'll have some opportunity coming up to get some interesting clothing. Go ahead and water the flowers that got trampled on. Okay. So after that, the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to start moving these here. I don't believe I have any chocolate eggs. I'm going to have to see if I have any, because we want to keep them sprouted and bloomed. So let's go back to our house. We forgot to grab those. Oh, no worries. No worries, I'd be cool. Best of luck for having people come over to your island or to finding islands to visit. It is May Day, so if you've not done the maze yet, it's definitely one of those things I recommend. Get you some cash, get you a rare item, which is Rover's Trunk. Do we have any edibles in here? Nope. So we're going to be going to the main orchard and grabbing a few. Actually, probably not. We can probably go to... But, okay. 6 birthday cupcakes. Do they... I still don't feel... I mean, those are like... pretty uncommon. So we do have some trees all the way up here that are just apples. You can eat. Yeah, I'm just going to shake these apple trees though. The cupcakes are going to be one of those things that you can get a hold of right away. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. All right. So that's that. Boom, boom. We are going to be putting another bridge here too. I still don't know what style of bridge, but once I get that all figured out, we'll be doing that as well. Okay. So, well, I guess we didn't get enough fruit because we need 4 more. Ugh. All right. I wonder. So the birthday cupcakes, Norman. Are those like craftable, or do they just give you 2 birthday cupcakes on your birthday? Apples are cheap, so I don't mind. I wonder if birthday cupcakes are expensive. Be worth taking a look at. Oh, that's right. I dug that one up to get a hold of this rock earlier today. Huh. How about that? Yeah, all those flowers are going to be dug up. There's going to be something different over here. I be cool masking. Are you friends with me on Nintendo Switch? Because it's only for my Nintendo Switch friends on this account. And we only accept friends requests on Fridays before we open our gates. As had been mentioned earlier on stream. And when you had asked earlier about visiting my place. Eat, eat. Eat. Yeah, if the code isn't working, that probably means that you're not a friend of mine on Nintendo Switch. You don't know the friend code. As mentioned, the friend code will be displayed at the end of the stream because people who have been a member of our community for a week are permitted to be on the friends list. So at the end of Friday's stream, absolutely, which is today, there will be a friend code displayed on there. And we're permitting some time for stream delay. And that was also explained when you asked earlier about visiting our island as well. Okay, so now we got all that eaten. We should be able to dig up all four of these trees. Monday, we are permitting everybody that wants to join to join, but we want to make sure that we reward those people who have been a member of a community with the ability to join us here. All right, so next we're going to grab cherry tree, the bamboo tree, the apple tree, the pear tree, peach tree, and the orange tree. I be cool masking. Friend code will be at the end of stream. And I'm sorry, that's just the rule set that we have. Do 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 do. And it looks like the mod has timed you out for begging. It's in the rules. That's you get your first warning, put the rules in the description. Second warning is when you get timed out. Alright, so we want to make sure people can get around. So they can. Excellent. And then this is the next tree spot, if I remember right. I need to go look at my template that I'm using here. Alright, so yeah, it's just down one and over one. Okay. So down one, over one. So this is me missing like every single possibility here. Okay. So that can't be true. It's gotta be down one over two then, maybe? That sounds right. That sounds right. Okay. So we're digging there, we're digging there. We have one space here. So we can go there. Right. Over two. There, and then over two to here. Not there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we have all of that there. We have our hexagonal shape, and then we do our ABCs. A is for apple tree. B is for bamboo. C is for cherry tree. And then O for oranges. And then alphabetically peaches come next. And then pears. Okay, so now we have this with the dirt on it. So the reason why the dirt's there, guys, is when you look at the way the map is, when the trees are planted and the stones shaped around it, you'll notice that it gives a little bit of a peppering pattern. And I want that to kind of help stand out so people can kind of have their eyes drawn to that. Um, that's mainly it as far as that goes. And of course, we're going to probably line this with hedges, much like it is in the other spot, but we're going to keep this open so we have a pole vault section here. And we're still going to line this with some more hedges. And we're going to line this with hedges. But what we're going to do here is we're probably going to have this as our connecting path to guest services. So right here, you'll basically be able to go up for a hedge line path into the city like water park area here. And then we're probably going to have a hedge line path that goes up to here, which will have the ramp. That's the thought. And we're probably going to use actual hedge fencing, I think, for this part. And like here, and then like there. I don't know about that though. We might actually use bushes. I think we'll use bushes because the hedging looks nice, but I think the bushes, like 2 bushes, and then some flowers, and then 2 bushes. I think that'll let people still fish. And then maybe 2 bushes. We might just line the thing here. Oh, Norman, so best friends contributing. So we have a thing called supporters of the channel. And to be a supporter of the channel, first and foremost, it needs to be someone who has been a member of the community for at least a month. And you definitely qualify for that, Norman. The other thing that people have to do is either time, effort, or financially supporting the channel. And what time, effort, and financials mean is occasionally we need people to help test things. You'll see posted in our Discord fairly frequently, about once a month, we'll have something that, hey, I'll ask a question to people. Like, hey, is anybody on? I need some help with something. I'm trying to do something. And it's basically beta testing things that NightBot's doing, or beta testing some other things that we're doing on the Discord in general. So I think, sorry, thinking things through about the flow of the island. I think we kind of want to wall that off, and we probably will. Okay. Financially, of course, you know, just giving money to the channel is just my way of saying thank you. As far as that goes, so when we do start getting best friend privacy only on here for certain visits and for certain island times, there's other things that come with being a supporter as well. When we do live streams that are community based on Friday nights, which we haven't done for a while, we're looking at getting them to go back again. We've mostly got the apartment back to where we can kind of stop doing so many responsible things on the weekend. I'm thinking hopefully by mid-May, June, we'll be back to that. But it allows you to be part of the voice chat experience. So you can come in and not just hear live voice chat, but hear it as it happens for things like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and you know, Animal Crossing, that kind of thing. But yeah, as far as that effort, you know, there has been a number of things that we've needed a lot of people to donate, not just their time to certain things, but a lot of actually them going through stuff. One of the most famous is the death counter for the Breath of the Wild streams. We had 2 members of our community, Apona's Loyalty and Hoenn Kioma. They went through, and Matt Rayford, who was already a mod on the channel, which kind of grandfathers you into supporter. They spent hours upon hours upon hours of going through, I want to say it was 200 hours of video recording every single death that I had in the video and what actually caused the death. And it was for a project we were going to do a death reel of every single time I die. But it turned out shortening it down to like 3 minutes of death made the video like 4 hours long. And there was just no way anyone was going to want to watch a 4 hour long video. So we got most of it put together, but it kind of got scrapped. But as a thank you for that, yeah, yeah, exactly. So stuff like that, you know. The original channel logo was made by an individual who wanted to help the channel by creating a banner for the channel. We didn't used to have one. We used to have a very Jane plain, here's the name of our channel logo. And we had a very artistic member of the community build something like that. We had a number of people that help with the ARC server who come on, and back when we were really heavily invested, they came on and did a lot of the ARC chores. I've been thinking of doing something similar for Animal Crossing, doing like a chore squad to where before streams happen, that the island would open like shortly after 5, so we could have people. You'd have to be early risers, of course, but we could have people come in and help water all these flowers and before the stream happens, and I would be able to go through and loot all the trees before stream happens. So we would be able to have some time to maintain everything without having to, you know, burn time on stream. That's pretty much, you know, what supporters kind of get involved with. Of course, we do have subscriptions for the channel. We're revamping a little bit of that as well. We should be launching the new sponsorship model for the channel by June. That involves a lot of extra content that I've been doing on that. You'd be able to do that when you're not in school since time zones. Yes, yes, absolutely. Things like that, though, you know, things like that, and it's just one of the ways that, you know, we realize we have a community here, and we try to make sure that we can get that community built out the best way we can. And give back to it. Okay, so we got this built. How many trees do we have here? We have 4 trees. We have 2 apples. Well, we're going to, well, first off, we're going to go 2 nugs. Because before I eat this delicious looking birthday cupcake to see the awesome power that is the birthday, we want to know how much we're about to eat. Because that's important. That's super important in my opinion. Is if we're going to eat something, what does it cost? We want to sell. What are we going to sell? We're offering these 6 birthday cupcakes. Shadow! 1,200 bells. We're going to pass on that. 1,200 bells. That's 200 bells. Hey, Incendio! How's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Always glad to see you. Shadow coming out of the woodwork to lurk a little bit. Oh, I wasn't going to sell him, Hawk. I was curious how many bells I was about to eat. Because Norman said I could eat these. I just need a little bit of sugar out of these birthday cupcakes. The fact that they sell for as much as a coconut makes me feel a lot better about eating them a bit. Alright, so eat, and then we're good there. So now we got our shovel, we can grab these hardwood trees. Get them out of here because we don't need them there. But Insidio, it's going good, man. It's going great. Thank you for asking. You need to count bells. You might be playing hooky, you might be sick on the Friday. Oh, you know, I tell you, man. Right now, one of the big jokes at work, because I'm doing work from home, and I know many of you guys that frequent the channel know that Digrat and I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. And we call it the Turtle Cave. And it's nice, and it's quaint, and it's cozy. And it's 850 square feet. It's small. Like, that's the one thing, you know, we have some photos of what our streaming area used to look like. And it's slowly but surely kind of started taking up space. And I'm trying to consolidate it. I'm actually looking at a number of options of desks to kind of help consolidate a lot of stuff. Um, but but the thing is, right, is 850 square feet. It's kind of like that episode of Golden Girls. I watch a lot of Golden Girls because my wife Digrat likes to watch it, and it's not a bad show. But there's an episode where the uncle um, is talking about how he's having a bit of a hard time, dating women because there's only so many places you can play hide and go seek in an apartment with. It's a very kiddie thing, right? I mean, you can hide behind the couch, you can hide in the closet, you can hide in the bedroom, and that's about it. And it's kind of the same thing here with work from home guys. Oh, someone's heading out of the island. I would dare say it's probably Hawk, if I had to guess. I saw him hitting up the workbench and then on his way out. No, it's Norman. Okay, wrong on that guess. But the same thing is going on with the work from home. Oh yeah, Betty White is your sister-in-law's idol. Oh, that's awesome. 19-year-old has a great idol there. Just putting thing, just getting thing for the Turtle Island. Okay, well, appreciate that, Norman. So the thing with working from home, 850 square feet. When I'm working, I have a job that requires me contacting other companies, me contacting other individuals, depending upon the clientele that we're dealing with. And so Digrat, where I'm working, she's not getting a lot of her life. Just to point out, guys, I'm about to go to bed in about an hour. Digrat's going to wake up shortly thereafter. Usually, getting in the bed kind of is what rouses her from her sleep. Um, and between the hours of like 10:30 in the morning until like 8:30 in the evening, that's it. Come 9 o'clock, when I'm officially on the shift, um, she can't really watch TV with the volume up too loud. She can't be on the phone talking to her family too much. If I'm on conference bridges and all that, I mean, she basically has to stay in the bedroom. So we're trying to get some stuff to where the couch streams are unfortunately going to kind of go away. So we'll still be streaming Animal Crossing and the like, but it will be in a different environment. And so because I can't keep adjusting my sitting position and can't, stretch and move, Animal Crossing streams will probably be a little bit shorter. They'll probably start about 8:30 and go on till 9:30 once we get those moved around. But outside of that, it is, it's it's kind of real small, tight quarters. And so the inside joke, right? So this has been a real long situation of me circling Mount Wants My Point, but we're calling the days of the week. They're called day day. Today is day day. Tomorrow is day day. Yesterday was day day. Next week we'll be here at day day. And day, all one word, capital D. It's day day, and it's basically like Groundhog Day, but it's not a Tuesday, it's not a Wednesday, it's not a Thursday, it's a day day, and it's been this ongoing thing because working from home, sheltering in place, only able to go out and shop groceries, right? You can't go to like Best Buy and lounge around. You can't go to like the Target and go exploring and looking at all the stuff. I mean, technically, there's not like a mall police type thing at the moment. That a lot of these places do have visible security, where in the past they've had like, what I call desk security. So it is a little bit on the odd side. It's not exactly militant, but you can tell that they've got the switch posed to flip and go militant if they absolutely have to. So with all that in mind, it's getting to where the days blend together. So, I work from home. I work a 10-hour shift. And then when I'm done working my 10-hour shift, on mornings that I stream, my desk that I'm streaming from or working from versus where I sit to stream in the mornings, guys, we're talking a difference of distance of maybe 5 feet. I mean, I put all my stuff away for work. I move 5 feet onto the couch, and then we start streaming. Um, there's not a whole lot of difference, right? The days blend together. You know, and it's a little stressful, you know, when you wake up and you don't remember what actual day on the calendar it is. We have to bury that back because we have all of our stuff. So we're just organizing our flowers to kind of get a good idea of what our flowers are looking like. So the one thing I do like about having company over is you can still use the shovel. But yeah, so it definitely, you know, and on top of that, right, there is the whole thing that it is still not 100% okay to be out in public. Um, you know, I've made mention on a couple of streams I have asthma. I do have a genetic blood situation that requires me to, you know, it's nothing huge or major, but it does mean that my body is taxed due to medication. So, you know, we have to keep things like that in mind. The pro lad Norman from England's on his way back. And as far as turnip prices go, those that are on the Discord may have seen that Dogai, one of our actual really cool members that have been with us forever, had turnip prices for like over 350 a turnip. And so they invited us to their island a while back. It was like 10 minutes before their nooks closed. And their island was very much in construction mode. That's the best way to say it. It was under construction. But what I saw was really impressive. It was really cool. You brought a cargo load as well. Well, you said you were grabbing stuff for the island, so I'm curious what you coming over with. All right, so what else we got in our inventory? We have some more white hyacinths. Enough fishing for you today. All right, well, no worries, man. Oh. That's the one thing that's really good about being able to pop back and forth between people. So here we can probably, if you're wanting to offload your stuff, Norman, like this big, huge, empty, clear area. Lots of stone. Some construction materials. Oh, Norman, gold nuggets. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. We do need to, I don't know. Can't really do anything with the violin beetle. Oh, wow. Like, you're exceeding my inventory space here. Speaking of inventory space, I can't use the terminal while you guys are over here. Oh, the hedges and the coral fencing. And oh, wow. Bamboo shoots, man. Norman, you're dropping a lot of stuff here. Let me go ahead and clawfoot tub. Let's just drop the softwood here. I'm gonna go and take just the gold here. And country fencing, coral fencing, the hedges. The hedges absolutely will take. Drop the softwood as well, because I don't have any room for that in my pockets at the moment. But everything else, bamboo shoots, done. Okay, well, wall-mounted phone I don't need. Yeah, well, go for it, man. Coral fencing and the country fencing I don't have a need for at the moment. The bamboo shoots I'm looking for, but guess to just plant the hardwood tree like here for now? Actually, we'll probably... Oh, that lines up nice too. Okay. Yeah, everything else though, Hawk, I've got plenty of at the moment. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot. Everybody knows that we do have the dump here. Classic picture, a birdhouse, orange wall, and an actual garden chair if anybody needs the recipes for that. And I don't know if we're going to be able to put down another windflowers. Oh, I have plenty of windflowers, but thank you. Oh, did it like plant it? Yeah, that's right. I think you can just plant windflowers, can't you? Appreciate that there. Got enough iron as it is. Yeah, iron's still really hard to get as a starting character. But absolutely I'll take the rocks because as you guys know on stream, we give rocks to villagers. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Norman. Thanks, man. Oh, I'm going into the wrong house. I do that a lot. That's another reason why I'm probably going to like move this house over to my Korok man's house. Oh, I don't think I've showed off the upstairs though. It's very basic, very basic. I plan to do something with it, but I don't know what. Like, I don't have any specific. You can't seem to find any gold. Um, I I get gold by doing like you give rocks to villagers like penguins do. Kind of similar, Shadow. Like um when you talk to your villagers when you have a big relationship with them, like a solid relationship with them, you can start exchanging gifts and rocks are pretty easy to get a hold of. They're considered like a second tier resource. And let's see what we can do here. I need to go to my house. Is what I need to do. I keep saying that. I just haven't done it. So rocks are considered better than just twig. And I just one day gave them a rock. Like I think the first person I gave a rock to was a penguin. And they were like, oh, thank you for a rock. It's crafting material. We can use it. Amazing. And I was like, oh, I didn't get counted off because like I viewed the rock as like a junk item. I was like, oh, this is going to be like not even cared about. Like this guy's going to be like, oh, a rock, thanks. I mean, whatever. Iron away. We want to keep our tools. But yeah, so we started just giving rocks to villagers, and they seemed really cool with it. Now, one thing that Digrat did find out is that the relationship and what you get back from villagers does depend upon. Actually, we're going to put that here because it was kind of cool. After the tailor business, yeah. They're about to open. A fishing boat flag hang on the wall. Oh, that's cool. The local sushi restaurant that we go to. Speaking of which, I probably need to order some food from them tomorrow, just to kind of help support them as one of our local businesses. But and I want to see what this cloth bathtub looks like. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Does it actually... There's no plumbing on it, though. Interesting. Okay. That definitely goes with the bathroom I'm making in the other house, though, so... Alright. And the hedges we're going to keep. The vouchers we need to go cash out. Alright. So, the peacock butterfly... I think we already have in our museum. The violin beetle, not sure about. That's probably what I need to do, though, is at sometime in this weekend, I need to print off, like, checklists so I can know better what I need. Okay. Oh, we probably just hit a threshold of pack ratting stuff in our apartment. Horde reward. 30 items. We get some more Nook Miles. But yeah, so, you know, better stuff gives you better things, but we're okay with that. Oh, this is the one thing that I was apologizing for at the very beginning of the stream is we we got him paid off. We avoided paying him before 5 because we're like, oh, we're gonna put all this extra money in and get some better interest rate, and the interest rate's just so abysmal. Oh, oh man. Okay. Bell vouchers, gold nuggets, hedges. So we're good for all that. We're good for all that. Okay, so thinking about this area here. Oh, we got some wood we can just grab. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No, it can't be 9, is it? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this looks like it's 13 by 13. Well, duh, I can just dig to find out how big it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 11. So it's 11 by 11. All right, so if we shorten that, because we want people to be able to go around it, right? That'll make it 9 by 9, which will give it a 7 by 7 space. With a 1 gap, so 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so I think we might just do hedges at some point around here and make this like a specific cross-pollination thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I really like this layout that we have here for just regular random sampling of cross-pollination. And because we've got most of our colors, because we have so much flowers. But we really need to be able to build that out. And once these two move, I still need to have that. You have a donation goal. Okay. Like on your island, you have a donation goal for like bridges and stuff, or 3 minutes till the tailors open up, guys. Let's see here. Oh, I need to go sell these bell vouchers. Boom, 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 boom. Mayday bell vouchers, presuming for the island. Oh, okay. Want to sell. We are offering these 9, which should be 27,000, I think is what it's going to be. Yep, 27,000. We'll be able to buy some other clothes. Okay. Oh, so one of the cool things that Digrat got, Celeste came to the island over the weekend, guys. Over the week. And Digrat got a recipe for an iron wand. It looks like a piece of lead pipe. Those that know Digrat and have watched Digrat streams know that she absolutely loves this lead pipe. The fact that she's allowed to run around with a lead pipe in her hand helps. What am I measuring for? We were measuring for an idea of how much space this is going to be. Because we're going to gap this. We're going to gap this. We're going to put fencing around it. And we're going to gap this because we want to line this path with hedges. because eventually what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to make like these areas with flowers that just look decorative. We want to make sure that we don't have to tell people not to trample them. We're going to cordon them off so they'll look nice, but we don't have to worry about people making them not nice, if that makes sense. So people will be able to get everywhere they need to get to on the island to get a hold of stuff, you know, to catch bugs and all that kind of thing. Um, that's the other thing that I got to figure out. British football field. Oh, that's cool. So what we would call soccer in America. That's a good question, Norman. I bet you have a club that you actually root for, don't you? Locally, I root for the Atlanta team, um, but overseas in the UK, it's time. It is absolutely time. But overseas, I hate to say it, but I'm a Manchester United fan. A lot of people will give me some guff about that. But it's mainly because in the States, MU was basically one of the only teams that were televised for a long time. So I grew up when I would watch soccer, watching Manchester. So it's not like specifically anything that I just said, man, this is the great team. You don't football much. All right, no worries, man. Those glasses look like fried eggs almost. It looks like a Tanuki mask. And unfortunately, Sable doesn't say much when you're visiting. All right. Yep, you gotta talk to Sable on your own island. All right, let's see what's in the fitting room here. I gotta say, I am a little bit disappointed. Vita Isolana? I don't know enough of other foreign languages to know exactly what that means. But does that mean like live isolated? All right, parka. Oh, that's like a hoodie without the hood. That's weird. Really weird. Okay. Patched knee pants. Interesting. Not really anything to look that I'm wanting though. A baby chick costume. That's pretty funny. That means that like the duckbill and all that. I think Digrat's going to be really happy about that. She probably won't like the way that looks on her character though on that. Oh, headband with the bun. Okay, interesting. And then a bear cap. So not the Tanuki, it's a bear. All right. A pacifier, retro shades. It's like big old California shades. Okay. Pacifier is just really weird. Tube socks. Okay, we already have those. Faux suede. Walking shoes. Yeah, you can't unsee it Friday, guys. I know, right? Like, sunny side up, right on the face. It's there. Baby Dio. That's interesting. Very interesting. Of course, that was a thing in Stardust Crusaders. Was the baby stand. And we definitely have a lot of outfits that we want to get going on this character. We are going to hit it kind of hard this week and hopefully get some outfit items. But I can't speak for it 100%. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, pardon me, Turtle Club. Didn't mean to yawn there, but unfortunately, it was a little bit on the drowsier side. Always like it when people come out wearing the clothing that they just come in because it's like, oh wow. Do, 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 do. That's my metal from Mega Man. I do have a couple of other designs that I'm going to get going. I'm going to spend some time doing some actual designs and clothing as well. Bum, 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 bum. Of course, Mom's knapsack's interesting. The fact that it's got cherries on the design is odd. Oh, that's the antique boots. Okay. I knew I had antique boots on somebody. We're pretty much all through with what I was looking for as far as the clothing and whatnot. So as far as, normally we have started this stream a lot later, and so we have typically a few other people on, and so we normally go till 9:30 because of this. Got some layout changes. Well, see, yeah. That's kind of where I was thinking next. So I know we did get to. Oh, you got some layout changes to get to. Okay. Well, at this point, we're usually about to end the stream after everybody's gone through the Nook Sisters and all that. But because of the day and the timing and everything else, if either Hawk or Norman would like us to island hop to their island at this point, since we're pretty much done with what we set out to do on stream today, I would be up to go and take a look at what you guys got. I know Hawk is working on some changes. I know we haven't seen Norman's island in a while. If you want us to see your island, Norman, since we wound up missing Wednesday's stream and we couldn't island hop to it, and we did go visit Hawk's not too long ago. Because I still got about 25 minutes before I gotta, you know, make sure that I got everything going. You have any plans that you need to get to? Um, there's either a word lacking, you don't. Okay, cool. Just waiting on a new resident to move in. You're pretty much all set for the west side. Nice. Nice. Digrat and I are like going and looking at Animal Crossing villager cards. We're probably going to buy a couple packs and go that route, to be totally honest. Because there's some villagers we need. I need a Gruff moved out last night and is being replaced by your Agent S. Nice. You prefer Yu-Gi-Oh cards. From a price wise, I prefer Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh cards, um, but I so you can find Animal Crossing Amiibo cards in a pack, a booster pack. They come six to a booster. It's one non-villager NPC and five villager NPCs, so six cards in total, and they can be used on various Animal Crossing games. New Leaf, Happy Home Designer, and the uh, Animal Crossing Amiibo or Welcome Amiibo um, board game. You you can store settings and stuff on the on the amiibos and all that, but you're going to open it for all friends? Okay, deal. All right, let me know when it's open and we'll hop over. Um, and you can guarantee when you use one of the actual animal cards, you can guarantee to force a particular villager to move out. And so you can, if you have a villager you don't want, or you like least of all, and you find one of these cards that lets you go for it, you can go for it. But they're expensive. So these 6 packs, these 6 cards to a pack, you can find a pack right now online in Amazon and other online resellers between 20 to $40 USD per pack. You can buy the card for certain villagers um, anywhere between $1 a villager, upwards of the most expensive one I've seen was like $18. You got some Amiibo Card Series 3 on the way. Nice, Hawk. I that's the series that Digret and I we looked over all the people stocked up on Series 3 packs, so you bought some. Oh, the Nintendo Store. I haven't even thought about looking at Nintendo Store. Um, do regular amiibos do anything in this game? They kind of do, Shadow. Oh, you mean just amiibos for amiibos' sake? That's a good question. We're gonna have to check that out. Okay, so Hawk knows. So if you do use a non-Animal Crossing amiibo, do you get anything or just basically shut down? We want to search for a friend. And the other really important question I have, Hawk, is do the... Nah, you'll just say it doesn't work. Okay. Have you tried... I know the Sanrio amiibo ones supposedly don't do anything. No benefits for non-Animal Crossing amiibo. So what about the Zelda amiibos? Because I know that there is a Wolf Link amiibo, and I know there is an Epona's amiibo for Animal Crossing, and there's a Ganon amiibo for Animal Crossing. Try using a Splatoon amiibo, doesn't work. Um, so the 3 Zelda ones are the big questions, I guess. Before I go tracking those down, that's the one thing I'm not sure of either. Because I know they do work on other versions of Animal Crossing. But if they don't work, that's definitely a bummer. Do, 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 do. And we're getting our overview of England as we come in for a landing. Looks like there is just a flower bed dropped on the ground. Hey, Kix is at his island. We can go take a look at Kix. And there's Tex. Tex is pretty cool. Everybody loves Tex. Even Tex loves Tex. So we're going to kind of do a real quick run around the island and take a look at some stuff because I know Norman, he's currently going to school, and so he doesn't have all of the time that some of the other people have. Island of your land. Hey, there's our last one on that achievement. Sahara's on your island today. Ooh, nice. Sahara was on Digrat's island the other day, and I missed it because I was busy with work and other stuff. You're starting to miss not being able to see Gulliver. Well, Gulliver is required for the golden shovel. You're off school. Nice. Slip-on school shoes. Jester's shoes. Oh. Ballet slippers. Pleather fringe bag. A square backpack. Fold over top. Color block socks. Messenger bag. Well, the messenger bag's cool. We'll absolutely buy that. But as far as the other things that Kix goes, it's been a couple of weeks and you still haven't seen him. Oh, okay. So here's the thing about Gulliver. that people have discovered. Um, Gulliver has preset days that he'll show up on, period, and it saves to your save file if he's been to your island on that day or not. So the question is, Hawk, have you time traveled? Because if you've time traveled, any day you've time traveled to, you will not have access to Gulliver anymore. Okay, so that's good. You know TT, awesome. So there's been some people that have, time traveled and discovered that he only shows up one day. Um, Follow you, okay. We're just kind of looking at things, but hey, Hydra, how's it going? This is not my island, Hydra. This is Norman's island, and he only opened it for people that are friends of his on Switch. So if you're not Norman's friend on Switch, then unfortunately you won't be able to come and visit us on England. All right. So there's the Nooks. Is this where Able Sisters is? I like the way the layout's working, man. You definitely got some cool stuff going on. So let's pull up the map for a second so we can get like a bird's eye view. Yeah. I've had Gulliver once since the new people showed up. This is kind of neat looking. I like the way it's coming up. So let's go ahead and take a look here. You're Norman's friend then yeah, you should be able to come visit Norman then. Alright, so let's go ahead and open here. Yep, we'll go ahead and get the fitting room going. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so... Oh, I like the tweed jacket. Okay, we're gonna have to get the tweed jacket for reasons. Do the slacks work on that? I think they're the same color. They're awfully close. Coveralls, linen dress, doctor's mask, square glasses. Semi-opaque tights and vivid tights. Interesting. Business shoes. All right. No thank you on wearing it out there. Boom, 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 boom. Interesting about the kicks or leaf thing though, Hawk. I know that Gulliver's supposed to show up once every 10-day cycle. Oh, that's cool. That's either a soccer ball or a basketball. I didn't even think about customizing those. Alright. Next cranny. That's one of the fishing things. Here's football. Okay, well, once we get out of the what's in the cabinet? What's in the cabinet? Tulips, pansies, hyacinths. Okay. Brown crown wall, flooring. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at the really cool soccer football. That Oh wow, there's actually a soccer ball for sale in the shop as well. It's just friend Hydra for Norman. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pole vault because I think you said it was on the west side. So we're gonna go take a look at what the west side's got. Oh, I like the anatomy. That's cool. That's cool. You've got like some fans. That's neat. That's neat. I like that. It's very interesting, jousty kind of way. Dota ready. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we've checked out all 3 stores that we have available. We've taken a look at what the cool thing that Norman's got going here. Alrighty. We got Tex that we've talked to. Norman's got a spoiled turnip bunch for some ants. Cool. Alrighty. And COVID-19. You can make up to 2 posts during one trip. Alright, so we're going to hit the button here. Mag was here. Bam. Alright, and done. Okay, well, we're going to head out the island here. That'll let Norman close his gates, and that'll also let Norman be able to prepare for a trip to there. Okay, and we got about 10 minutes left, so we we know that Hawk is definitely got a really awesome town set up, and I know he's working on things. So we'll probably really get a good tour of Hawks on Wednesday. But we'll be heading over to Hawks here. Hydra, we had a queue set up, and we don't usually visit islands on Friday. It's just we wound up with extra time at the end of our stream, so we're going to be coming to Hawks because he's next in line, and we only have 10 minutes before we stop the stream today, man. So unfortunately, not today. Wednesday, though, is when we do usually visit people's islands. So on Wednesday, that would be when I would suspect that we'd be able to go see your island. And we just have people kind of queue up and we take them in as they come into the stream. This is something that we don't typically do. In this particular instance, it is a one-off type situation. Okay, Hawk, I am ready, sir. I'm going over to the counter to fly. We're gonna fly. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna visit someone. 13. Set to friends only dodo code. Okay. Roger that. And we do try to usually keep Fridays to friends only like that, just to make sure that those people who have been a member of the community for at least a week are given treatment that's, good for them. 13 WBL. 13 WBL. Looks like we got a flight for Altus right now. Yep, we're going to fly into Altus. Alrighty, we're all set. What would dodos do? Well, dodos would build an airplane in there. Your bag, your baby was hungry. Hey, Incendio, that happens sometimes, man. Are we talking like significant other, or are we talking ankle biter? Those are 2 different kinds of babies, but both very important to make sure you feed when they're hungry. I'm presuming with the way it was spelt, it could have been either or. 4-month-old human child. Ooh, I like how you designated human. That's kind of, with fur kids, Digrat and I, we had 4 fur children of the cat variety. Since Digrat and I have been married, I'm just throwing this out there, guys. We've had 4 cats. We've had 2 guinea pigs, 3 guinea pigs, 1 rat, and 2 hamsters. Shop. Oh, I like the spinning wheel thing. That's amazing looking. That's amazing looking. We have 2 cats, 2 dogs, 4 fish, and a crawdad. Crawdad's interesting. Well, thank you, Hawk, for welcoming me back. Sahara. Alright, we're gonna buy 1 of each. We're just gonna buy the wallpaper and the flooring. But yeah, so when we first got married, we had Mickey the rat, and we had Lucy and Ethel the hamsters. Bum, 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 bum. We are not doing the rugs, we're just doing the 2 things to purchase. Because we're looking at the clock and we know that we do have a timer we got to do there. The great aquariums, very good cleaners, typically non-aggressive, very social. Nice! You know, I never thought about a crawdad that way. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. I believe we go north to get to Nooks, and we go east to get to Mabel's. Yeah, north to Nooks, east to Mabel's. Alright, so let's go here. I can't resist. Does it actually land on other things? Let's see here. What do we get? Mossy garden flooring ruins wall. Nice. When we stop it, does it actually stop it? It does stop on random stuff. Ooh. The question is, does Hawk see it as a 7 on his screen also? Oh, you're in the middle of doing some remodel stuff. Okay. The game really is neat. Yes, yes. Animal Crossing is like Minecraft meets Stardew Valley. Yes, you see a 7. Ooh, I like that, Hawk. I like that. That makes things really cool. That makes things really cool. All right. Flight jackets, relay tanks, vampire costumes, sushi chef outfit. Oh, we'll pick up a sushi chef outfit. Colorful skirts, chino pants. Don't think they really match what I'm going for on that other outfit though. A steampunk costume. Oh my glob. Okay, steampunk outfit's got to happen for like lots of reasons there. Gothic headdress, just got absolutely, absolutely. Oh, a superhero mask. We absolutely will don as a superhero mask as well. Semi-opaque socks. Interesting. All right, and shoes, lace-up boots. Oh, like superhero boots, not wrestling boots. It's so much. Interesting. Okay, so we want the sushi chef and we want this. So we're going to purchase this and we're not going to wear what we picked out. And was the sushi chef? Man, the sushi chef smock should be there. Going to start a sea bass collection. Okay. That's not a hard collection to get going from what I've noticed. But it will be toward the end of the year when sea bass are no longer in season. You don't have room in your pockets for this purchase. Oh, boo. Okay, hold the phone. Okay, slacks, tweed jacket, clawfoot tub, stone, gold. I know we don't need the peacock butterfly, so we can go release it to the wild. Peacock, be free! And we hope we don't have anything that we want to get at the Nooks. This does remind me, though, that off camera we're going to have to go and do some So Nook Mile purchases. But yeah, sea bass is one of those things that Digrat hates in this game because it's like, yeah, make a purchase. No, thank you. And we got a text message from somebody. Who did we get a text message from? I don't get text messages from people often. Like, most of my family keeps up with me on Facebook. So let's see this real quick. Oh, okay, that was like, huh, huh. All right. Well, we're going to be a little bit over on stream time today, guys, because I still want to hit up this shop just to see what Hawk's got that's cool or just interesting and intriguing. Yeah, absolutely sick of them, of getting them when you see a large shadow. Not only that, but there was an island that Digrat and I got like the same day back to back, and it was all like, oh, that's beautiful, Hawk. It's beautiful, man. Got all that gold. Oh yeah, absolutely beautiful, man. But everything that we fished up off the island was bass. Like it was all bass, over and over and over. But yeah, it's definitely for the lulls. I mean, that's extremely funny. Oh, oh, it's a shower set. Um, the blue ones. Oh, I bet you those are absolutely amazing looking. Okay, we need to sell. Um, what can we sell? We can sell our rock. We can sell the tree branches. And we can sell the timer because we didn't need to use it today. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, it was absolutely Big Fish Island. Everything was a sea bass though. Like we sat there on Big Fish Island and I fished up 30 sea bass, which was just like, really? A purple shiny bows, green umbrella, hyacinth pansies, windflowers, saplings, yellow and green wrapping paper. All right. And brown crown walls, sepias. Okay. All right, so we're gonna buy the radio. And Hawk, is it okay if we can purchase the shower head? The stream delay seems really good today. Yeah, I don't know what's I don't know what done it, but it's your turnip prices. 54 bells a turnip. Nobody wants to, yeah. Nobody wants to come over to Hawks Island. And oh, thank you, man. I've got a like a bronze one, but it. I like the cleaner set here. 1800 bells. Absolutely. And so we're going just a few minutes over. Trying to be quick about this so I don't wind up. You got one already. Okay, cool. So where are the blue ones at? Because we were told we needed to see the blue ones. And we'll just kind of meander like a toddler off of a leash until we get told where the blue ones are. Over here, okay. And again, Turtle Club from, oh, those are amazing. I like that. It's like, it's not exactly old lady powder blue, but it's awfully close. Interesting that you have this configuration for these. I guess it's one way to super force the red-yellow matrix. Yeah, because if you were to shift them down one, you would have less cross-pollination possibilities. They totally didn't take ages. Oh, to grow. Yeah, yeah. They absolutely took like forever to grow. I like the little land bridge here. It's nice. Well, absolutely, Hawk. Thank you for letting us come over to your island. I was able to get some really cool items and some cool clothes. We're going to be heading back to our island, guys, and ending stream. Thank you, everybody who came in to visit today. Greatly appreciated. We've had a, I've had a good stream. I've had a good time. You know, it's just the way the world works when you're surrounded with friends and people like that. But we just want to say thank you to Norman and Pyro who started off the stream with us. Had a really good conversation with Pyro about Xbox, and you know, I'm definitely going to have to take a look at the Virtual Fighter. I haven't played one in a while, so definitely on that. Sally's day at work, hopefully that's going good for them. Hang, who popped in today, not familiar with Hang, but you know, thanks for hanging out, Hang. Yeah, let's see here. Looks like we had a troll today, but our mods did our mod thing. Skycars popped in. We explained to them this is, you know, not a friend code sharing stream until the end of the stream. Susie X, we told them that was a friend's code for dodos. And Cindy O, always good to see you too. Shadow, of course, always amazing to see the Supreme Lurker. Hydra popped in as well. And so we're about to land. Once we land, we'll go ahead and pull up the marquee, guys, for the stream. Boom, boom, boom. So next Friday, again, Turtle Club, we will be opening the gates to friends only via a Dodo code. This is so people that are watching the stream can participate, and people that have been an actual member of the channel for at least a week can also participate. And by member, we mean someone who's actually subscribed to the channel. This right here is the actual Switch Friends code. We're going to pull that up. And becoming my friend on Nintendo Switch, this is my public streaming account. That's 646647432797 for those that are auditory out there. We accept Dodo codes and we accept friend codes and we accept all the other codes Friday mornings before rejoining to our stream. That could be a little faster. Sometimes I've been known to do it on a Wednesday or a Thursday if I wind up stumbling across it. But we do this because we want to make sure that those people that have been with the channel are paid back. So that's why we do the stream the way we do it on Fridays. If you just want to join it and you don't care about being a member of community, Monday mornings we open it up to everybody for about 30 minutes. And on Wednesday mornings we visit everybody for about 45 minutes to an hour that we can. And coming soon, we will be doing Discord only island opens as well. We've probably got about another 2 weeks before I get my solution in place for that. I'm pretty happy with what I've got under the works there. But yeah, so appreciate everybody here. Subscribe button if you like these streams, absolutely. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. Leave us a comment telling us, you know, anything that you liked about the stream, anything that you didn't like about the stream. Just hi works also, but you know, we're open, we're easygoing. But yeah, Turtle Club, thank you all for coming in. I myself, of course, am gearing up to have myself a good night. I do work nights, I do stay up during the night, and so I'm about to go to bed. But you know, if you're not, that's okay. You know, have a good breakfast, have a good lunch, have a good dinner, Turtle Club. You know, have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good weekend. I can honestly say that, except for those of us that work the weekend, everybody's weekend is either ongoing or is about to start or is, you know, well in their way. But whatever you do, Turtle Club, as always, have a good one. Stay safe, wash your hands, and thanks for watching. Take care, guys.